Boom. With that Human Torch at 25, there's nothing they can do. Human Torch at 25 is absolutely insane. Hey everyone, ShadowDTV here, and today we're going to talk about move decks. So we're going to go through a list of a pretty decent move deck. We're going to play some games, show you how the deck works. Since we've had these new locations that can, I guess, hinder the move decks, the movement archetype, it is a lot harder to play a move deck at the moment. Unfortunately, it was actually quite powerful in the early game, in the early development of the game. Now that they've added some locations and some cards that can hinder when you move your cards, it has made it a little more difficult, but we're going to go through the list and play some games and see how we go. We've got Human Torch here. When this moves, double its power. Really cool card. You can get this to decent numbers. Iron Fist. Move the next card you play one location to the left. So this allows us to move some cards and give them buffs in turn. Dagger. When this moves to a location, +2 power for each card your opponent has here. So generally you can move this from like one location to the middle, get the buff, then move it again. Pretty cool synergy there. Forge, of course, gives the next card +2 power. This has tons of synergies. Multiple Man, Human Torch. I say tons. Pretty much those are the main things you want to buff, as they will get buffs when they move around. Multiple Man will double himself, as you will see in a moment. Craven, of course, when a card moves here, gets +2 power. Really powerful with synergy with Heimdall. Multiple Man, whenever it moves, it adds a copy to the last location. So getting this number to like pretty high and then moving it is really cool. Some cool synergies with Multiple Man. Cloak, of course, next turn both players can move cards to that location. Just more move shenanigans. Doctor Strange, move your highest powered card to this location. Some strong synergies there with things like Vulture, Multiple Man as well. Vulture, of course, when this card moves, +5 power. Really cool card if you can move it a few times. Hulkbuster, similar to like Forge. This will merge with a random friendly card. So generally we want to merge Hulkbuster with things like Multiple Man, Human Torch, etc. So similar vein as Forge, we're trying to just add power to our strong move cards. Captain Marvel's in there as like a, I guess it's a final like win condition, just to make sure we get over the line and win 2 locations. And then we've got Heimdall, which is our big like finisher card. This is our main win condition, moving everything. The problem with move decks, the truth about move decks is that Heimdall is pretty easy to play around, and you generally know that it's coming on turn 6, so you can generally plan for it and see if you're going to be able to win or not. I think that's what kind of hurts the deck in the long run. There are, of course, a lot of other decks where you have a big 6-cost card that your opponent can, I guess, plan for. But the thing is with the move deck, you kind of, it's like your only real big win condition. Whereas a lot of other decks can have other ways to, I guess, win games. Let's get straight into a game. Let's see how we perform. We'll play a few games just to showcase you how the deck has changed. I made a video of the move deck a while ago, but since then I've unlocked some good cards to add to the deck. So let's see how we go. So +1 energy, that's pretty good. We can probably play Craven. Probably play him in the middle. The cards that move with Craven also trigger his ability. So, Mysterio, interesting. But yeah, quite good to get him out early. Okay. Cards have a 25% chance to be destroyed. We could go... interesting. We could go Iron Fist, Multiple Man. We kind of don't want to play cards here now. We could go Iron Fist... Hopefully they fill this location as well. I guess we could play Vulture, actually. Interesting. I guess Vulture would make this a stronger location. I'm thinking we maybe play him next turn. That's like a turn 5 thing. On turn 5, all cards must be played here. Let's do multiple. I think Vulture's the right play. Does feel kind of bad. Yeah, no, because we can play both of these next turn. So Heimdall will get these guys to move over to here. could probably play Heimdall here, but then we do risk the... oh, good. Cloak. I guess we could go Cloak here. Ooh. Multiple man here. Move multiple man here. Move Vulture here. Cloak here actually would have been smart as well, although we would only be able to move one card. If we lose Iron Fist, that's fine. We can move multiple man. Depends what we draw here. Captain Marvel. I mean, we can move multiple man here. Play Captain Marvel here. Heimdall's going to move this, It's interesting. I'm just trying to do the math. A lot of math involved with the move deck as well, which is really important. They play Captain Marvel as well. So we're winning all locations right now. By playing Heimdall, this is going to move. We should definitely win this location. Multiple man and Captain Marvel move here. This jumps back. I think we do play Heimdall there. Because things will duplicate back here. These guys go all the way over to here. Let's see how we go. So yeah, I didn't actually really do the math. You really should. So this will... We should just win left location. Multiple men will jump back to here. And then Captain Marvel will check. Oh, he kills Vulture there, but I don't think that matters at all. Yeah, I don't think that matters at all. So like, it's actually quite powerful what it can do, but of course it does give your opponent plenty of time to figure out what's happening. And I think that can be a bit of the downfall. Don't get me wrong, it is a strong deck. There are locations that can really hurt it though. If we encounter one of those, you'll definitely see what I mean. I think it's Fisk Tower, which destroys anything that moves there, which is just awful for this deck. It's almost like an auto-concede sort of location. But I mean, with the randomness of Marvel Snap, it's not the worst thing in the world. This is a pretty bad Iron Fist. I think we just play it in the hopes that something... we'll probably play him right. I think I'm just hoping we draw into something useful to synergize with Iron Fist. I hope. Now, that's a very good location for us. So, Human Torch, that's pretty good. This is like kind of great. Ideal scenario. Human Torch moves here. He gets the +2. He doubles. It will generally move again if we get Heimdall. Boom. Jeez, that is so crazy. Our hand isn't like amazing though. I'm not going to be able to play anything there. It's interesting. I guess we can Hulkbuster Human Torch. Although Doctor Strange can double him again. Ooh, tough decision now. I actually think we'd do the Hulkbuster. We really need to draw Heimdall. That's the only thing that we really need to... I guess we could Doctor Strange him here so we win the left location. Pretty nuts. We also get Heimdall. But by putting him here, it means Heimdall is not going to move him, but I think it's fine. We just definitely win the left location. It's now about these two locations. We only have 2 more turns. I guess the fact that we can't play anything here turn 5 kind of sucks. So I'm just thinking about it. When we play Heimdall, everything is going to move to the left, even though we pretty much have won the left location. It's going to depend what we draw into. I mean, we've got Craven, but not being able to play anything here is really bad. Oh, that would have been perfect. So they're already snapping, which is interesting, because I feel like we could get... If we put Captain Marvel here, Marvel's going to move. When we play Heimdall, Iron Fist will move. We can play Heimdall... We could play Heimdall in the middle. And they retreat. The snap scared them. Boom. With that Human Torch at 25, there's nothing they can do. Human Torch at 25 is absolutely insane. By like turn 4, there's no coming back from that. So guys, every time I talk about move decks, the same thing always seems to happen. I talk about how it's easy to counter, and then I just win all the games with it. Maybe it's just really, really good. But no, it is easy to, I guess, figure out what your opponent's plan is by turn 4, turn 5. If you don't draw into Heimdall, it can usually be pretty awkward unless you get some crazy synergies like with Human Torch there. But guys, if you have the cards for a pretty powerful move deck, there are a few pull 3 cards required. Go and test it out. Let me know what you think about the deck in the comments. Guys, thanks so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.